Welcome to the Success with Jewelry podcast, where we invite you inside our conversations about business success and marketing for jewelry designers and entrepreneurs.
We're Laryssa and Liz, jewelry marketing experts with a combined 16 years of experience in jewelry marketing and proven track records in helping jewelry brands meet their goals. When you listen to or watch this podcast, you get an intimate and exclusive peek behind the curtain of all the things you wish you could know about earning success in this industry.
Welcome to episode number 31. In this episode, Laryssa and I will be giving you one quick tip and a takeaway about our topic of the day. What is ChatGPT and what are the pros and cons of using it? We also want to tell you about our insider community. When you join for only $20 a month, you'll have access to extended episodes full of tips that you can start implementing today and further resources about each topic we discuss. In the extended version of this episode, we also talk about how you can use ChatGPT in your business and why good, authentic, true to your brand copy is so important. To get access to exclusive content, as well as direct access to me and Laryssa, sign up by visiting successwithjewelry.com. Hey, Laryssa, let's get into it.
Let's talk about this topic that I think everyone wants to know about. We're getting lots of questions about it from clients, from jewelry brands. They're like, what do I do? How do I use this? What does it mean?
Yes, ChatGPT started getting some buzz around December, I think, or late last year. And it's really kept up in momentum and people have been wondering how they can use it in their businesses. So let's start with what exactly is ChatGPT?
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you like the technical definition and then I'll tell it to you in my own words. So it's a natural language processing tool. It's driven by AI technology and it allows you to have a human-like conversation and much more with a chat bot. And it can answer questions and assist you with tasks like composing emails, essays, and code. Basically, it just feels like you're having a one-to-one chat conversation the same way you might if you're like getting support on a website and you're chatting with this AI robot thing and asking it to do things for you, like brainstorm, give you ideas, give you alternatives, rewrite things, give you outlines, whatever you can dream up content wise, it can help you with that.
And it's currently totally free of charge. So you can use the free version of ChatGPT and just try it out and play around with it. And because it's in this like research feedback collection phase, and it wants to like learn as much as possible. And then eventually, or maybe it's out already, there's a paid version. So that's something to think about too. But right now you can use it for free and you can go check it out.
Yeah, and just the free version is like extremely powerful. There's no real limit on the features. Really, the paid version is for like if you were doing like super heavy processing and like had a lot of queries or whatever, but a normal person could get a lot out of the free ChatGPT.
Yeah, and you use it a lot.
Yeah, I have been trying to incorporate it more into my workflow in my own business to kind of help me get started on projects with clients. I was telling Liz my favorite use case for it lately is when I'm just in a bad mood or feeling a little cranky, but I want to make sure that's not coming through in an email or a text message. And I ask it to rewrite what I wrote in a friendly tone.
Whereas I am like fully terrified of this whole thing. And I've been avoiding it until I really started getting questions about it. And then we decided to do this episode and was like, I have to try it out because otherwise, I'm going to go into this blind and have no idea what I'm talking about. And I used it for reassurance. I had written an Instagram caption for myself. And I just wanted somebody to tell me that it was good. And that's what ChatGPT did.
I like that. Did it make you feel better?
It made me feel better. I went right ahead and posted it and I felt confident. So sometimes you just need that help or that extra support. And maybe that's what this tool can do. But it is not a search engine. So ChatGPT is not a search engine. It's very different than that. It's learning from all the information it's given and it gets smarter about your voice and your copy and your brand the more you use it. But you can't, if you're going to use it to like write a blog post about the history of a ring, you need to fact check that.
Oh, absolutely. It's so true. And it's kind of like not only do you have to fact check everything that it gives back to you, but you also need to just check it in general or like punch it up or make sure it meets your requirements of voice or the goal that you want to achieve out of it. And the cool thing about ChatGPT is you can help it learn. So the work and the like skill of it on your end is like understanding how to kind of tell it what to do to get the result that you want.
Right. So let's get into the pros and cons of this whole thing.
Yeah. So the pros are it can, in terms of content creation, most people are very intimidated by a blank page or like starting content from scratch. So it can help you like transcend that stage of the blank page and just give you a starting point, like an outline or a very rough draft or like a skeleton of something that you want to create. And then you can take that and add your spin, your creativity on it. But it can help you in that beginning, like idea phase.
Yes, definitely use this as a tool that you come back to and edit and make sure your voice and your story are included. But it's so good for writer's block and like if you're struggling to get started. So rather than not doing the product description, not sending the email, not doing the blog post, use this to help you get started. And then you'll be able to edit it from there to make it feel more like you. Um, it's just really great with those tedious tasks.
Mhm. Yeah. But the con is that if you're just relying on it or just kind of giving it general prompts without guiding it very clearly or kind of training it, it's going to give you really generic, boring, robotic copy that's probably not going to be in line with what you want to be sharing with your customers.
Yes, you just did a reel about this.
Yeah, I posted a reel and I asked ChatGPT to write me a brand story of a fictional brand using words and phrases that jewelry brands commonly use. And it could have pretty much been copied and pasted on like a lot of jewelry brands out there that just speak about their brands in really generic ways.
Yes, and impactful copy is important. And we get into this more in the extended episode, but coming from your voice, sharing your story, that's what helps sell a product. So using ChatGPT or tools like this, I know Shopify has a product description tool that they've rolled out that can help you write product descriptions, is great to help you get started, to help you do all of that tedious work. But you always want to come back to, can I share more of my inspiration, more of my story, and can I make it sound more like me talking to my customers?
Yeah, ChatGPT doesn't know your customers as well as you do. You know your customers better than it or anyone else. And that understanding needs to come through in the way that you speak and write.
Because at the end of the day, it's just a computer and we're humans and we have more emotional capacity to understand how to talk about our business, our brand, and how to actively sell a product to our customers.
Yes, preach.
So, again, in the bonus episode, we discuss how you can use this tool in your business. We get into some really specific examples. And we also talk about brands and share some examples of brands who have a really strong presence in their copywriting. So, definitely check that out by visiting successwithjewelry.com. Let us know if you're going to be using this tool to help you with your marketing. We'd love to hear from you. Successwithjewelry.com to sign up for the extended episodes and the exclusive content. Thank you so much for listening.